The most engaging, impactful, informative, and entertaining talk show ever. Get ready to hear the voices of many local, state, and national artists, musicians, comedians, pastors, athletes, and politicians. It's time for South Florida Live with Jeffrey Brown. The most engaging, impactful, informative, and entertaining talk show ever. Get ready to hear the voices of many local, state, and national artists, musicians, comedians, pastors, athletes, and politicians. It's time for South Florida Live with Jeffrey Brown. The most engaging, impactful, informative, and entertaining talk show ever. Get ready to hear the voices of many local, state, and national artists, musicians, comedians, pastors, athletes, and politicians. It's time for South Florida Live with Jeffrey Brown.
All right. Hey, listen. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, and welcome to the South Florida Live Podcast. I'm your host, Jeffrey Brown, and as we always start these episodes out saying, this is the day that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. So, hey, y'all, come on in. Join us on this evening. We want to have a little conversation on this evening. Thank you for those that are coming on. Listen, I hope everyone experienced peace and blessings on today. Everybody had a productive day, a fine day, a well-deserving. If you were home resting today, you had peace and rest on today. You had joy on today. I hope everybody's doing well. Come on in. Those that are watching us, come on in on YouTube, Facebook. Join us on tonight. We had a little technical difficulty, but we are on and we are live. So come on, join us on tonight, if you will. Come on, join us tonight. All right. Once again, thanks for those that's coming on. Come on in. Tonight is Meditation Monday. It's Meditation Monday. Let's talk about the things that matter on tonight. Let's talk about a few things that matter on tonight. All right, if you will. So come on. Hey, listen, if you're viewing us by Facebook, go ahead and reach out to a few people. Let them know that we're on. Let them know that we're live. Let them know that we are on tonight. Join us tonight. Just like, if you will, like and share. Make a comment. Let me know that you're there. Good evening, if you will. Let me know that you're there in the comment section. All right. So come on in. Those that are viewing by YouTube, thank you. Thank you for joining us by YouTube. We appreciate everything. Appreciate you joining us this evening. If you haven't already, please like and please share. And if you have not subscribed already, please click on the subscribe button, if you will, and click on that bell. And then once you click the bell, click all. That way you get notified every time we go live. If you will do that for us, thank you. But please share this podcast with somebody. Please share this episode with someone and let them know that the South Florida Live Podcast is on. Thank you so very, very, very much. Those that are on Facebook, thank you for joining us. Appreciate you so very much. So please like and share. Give me some hearts. Give me some love. Let me know that you're there. Give me some thumbs up. Give me some likes. If you're there, please, if you can do that for me, thank you so very much. Come on in. Hey, those that are watching by Facebook, if you would tag at least 5 to 10 people. 5 to 10 people, let them know that we're live. We're LIVE. We're live on this Monday evening. All right. Hey, there's something that I want to show. It's swinging out there, y'all. It's out there. We're gonna get into it in a sec. Hopefully, I guess, will be ready to come on by that time. So come on in, if you will. All right, listen, once again, you're locked into the South Florida Live podcast. I'm your host, Jeffrey Brown. And as we always say, thank you for joining us on this evening. We really appreciate it. We don't take it for granted that you took out your busy schedule tonight to join us tonight, okay? So once again, if you're watching, if you're viewing, hey, make a comment in the comment section. Let us know. Good evening. Tell me good evening. Wave at me if you will. I appreciate everybody taking out their time to be with us on this evening. Listen, we talked about it a little bit not too long ago. Last week, we just once again we want everyone to keep the Wells family in your prayers. It's so much going on. It's so much happening. I don't know if many people keeping up with it. If you are, it's some stuff that's going on. It's actually something that popped out today, audio that popped out today that someone actually cleaned it up a little bit and adjusted and cleaned it up. And listen, wow! If you have not seen it, if you have not heard it, we're gonna play it a little bit. We're gonna play it. We caught a little bit off of the Don Lemon show. And we just, I mean, it blew me away when I was listening to it, when I heard it. I'm like, whoa, did they just say that? Is that what's going on? I didn't hear that right. So I literally had to keep playing it over and over and over again to make sure that I wasn't just hearing it hearing wrong, because you can barely hear it. It's fade in out, fade in and out. But some of the words, some of the statements that were made on the audio, y'all, it's touching, it's overwhelming. I was telling somebody the other day, I'm really trying to stay far away from it if I can, because it can be it can be emotional, very emotional, because I have a son. I have a son, and wow, I just sometimes put myself in those parents' place if that was my son, and that had happened, and nobody's coming forth to give real answers, and it's like it's like an obvious cover up. So and it's so much speculations going on and so back and forth. I really was trying to stay away from it until we get all the answers, get everything down. But y'all, this audio, this audio popped up today, and it really caught my attention on the day. But we want to continue to keep them in our prayers. I said it on last week, y'all. Listen, if people saying that there's no racism in this America, in this United States, they are so mistakenly wrong. Because if you just go in on the comments and check out the comments for just don't stay there long. Just some of the comments that are being said, oh my God, it hurts you and it's upset you. It'll even get you in a little rage I mean, and we don't want that. We don't want that. So that's why I say go in and go out like I do. I just go in and go out, and that be it. Yeah, praise. Good evening, thunder and lightning. But peace and safety. Yes, yes, it is. I can hear it in the background. Thank you for joining us on this evening. All right, hey, y'all want to hear it? Y'all want to catch it? Listen, it's touching. It's wow. I just this a young lady that came on Don Lemon. Well, she put it posted it on Facebook, and she actually is a audio tech analyst or professional where she goes in and she know how to clean up things and adjust it and make it, where you can hear, take out some of the noise that you hear in the background, and you can hear just what's going on. And I just I want to play it, and then we're gonna move on. I want to play it, and we're gonna move on. Yeah, let's check it out. Let's check it out.
So before I play this, I want to quickly explain what I did, what you're looking at on the screen, and why I chose to approach this audio the way that I did. As a professional audio engineer with experience in dialogue editing, dialogue cleanup, sound design, and post-production, I decided to work on that C-toe call using traditional audio processing techniques rather than relying on any AI voice separation or AI enhancement. My goal was pretty much to preserve as much of the original recording as possible while making the quieter dialogue and background audio easier to hear. So I basically use techniques such as subtractive EQ, compression, gain adjustments, noise reduction, frequency isolation, and other traditional processing methods. So what I did was I separated Vicky, the C-toe dispatcher, from Warren and the audio originating from the boat so that I can concentrate more closely on what was happening behind and around Warren, pretty much on the boat. And I specifically chose not to rely on AI because aggressive AI enhancements and voice isolation tools can sometimes introduce artifacts and distort the speech or create ambiguity around the sounds that were originally present. And for something this serious, I wanted my processing to remain as conservative as possible. Um, you'll also notice time code and dialogue written on the side of the screen and pop up during each segment. That dialogue represents what I personally hear as an audio engineer while processing and repeatedly reviewing these sections. I'm pretty much providing it as a listening reference, not as a declaration that my interpretation is the only possible interpretation. And that's important. I want you to listen for yourself, use headphones if you have them, listen closely, and decide with your own ears what you believe is being said. You can also return to the original.
Now, before we go further, you may have to turn your volume up on whatever you device that you're watching, device that you're listening on. You may have to turn up your volume on it and hear it. But y'all, you once you're here very clearly. They got um the transcript that's on it, but you really won't even need to read the transcripts. So turn your volume up and take a listen.
Process recording and compare directly with what you're hearing here. You'll also notice that my time code may not match the regular timestamp on the original uploaded video. And that's because I'm working inside a professional post-production timeline, digital audio workstation, basically using SMPTE time code, which in film, that's displayed in hours, minutes, seconds, and frames. Film and TV timelines are completely different from timestamps that you see when you're watching regular videos or when you're watching a movie and you hit pause. So basically the time code on the screen is there to identify the precise location within my working session, not to represent the elapsed timestamp displayed by the original video player. And I hope that makes sense. For this first video, I'm sharing only approximately 37 seconds of the call. I originally intended to continue much further, but once I separated the dispatcher from the boat and started concentrating exclusively on the background dialogue, what I believed I was hearing became extremely difficult for me to process emotionally, and I needed to take a mental break. But I wanted to release this portion because some of the details that stood out most to me occur very early in the call, like right at the top of the call. And so I'm gonna let the audio play. Read my transcription if you want to reference, but don't allow it to determine what you hear. I want you to listen first, listen again, compare it with the original recording, and then judge it with your own ears. I hope this breakdown helps. And my
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership. Hey, up! Shut the fuck up!
There it is. I don't know if you it was some stuff that you guys you heard, you did not hear, but I heard some things that wow. 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 I that's all I can say is just wow. Because I heard, is he dead? I heard Nolan check his chest. I'm gonna play it again for those that didn't catch it. Wow. Um, wow. Wow.
need to process emotionally, and I needed to take a mental break. But I wanted to release this portion because some of the details that stood out most to me occur very early in the call, like right at the top of the call. And so I'm gonna let the audio play. Read my transcription if you want to reference, but don't allow it to determine what you hear. I want you to listen first, listen again, compare it with the original recording, and then judge it with your own ears. I hope this breakdown helps. And my
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership. Hey, up! Shut the fuck up!
Wow. Um wow. Once again, y'all, get the F up, get up. Is he dead? Oh, at that. Wow. 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 So this was just released today. And wow. And there's some stuff that wow, that also it's showing some other stuff that said. There's another one I want to play, that wow, that was also
to connect you.
CETO Assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles?
What'd
Hello?
you say? Hey,
Is yes, how far is the water coming up, sir?
it's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down now.
All right, well, let's get you going. Membership number or phone number listed on the account, sir.
I don't know the phone number. It's either Jerry Atkerson. I think it's Jerry Atkerson. Try that.
All right.
I know we have a membership like guaranteed. I don't
All
have the
right,
tag
unless
on
you
here.
have a
It got ripped
membership
off.
number or anything, it's okay. I'll get you over to the captain. What's the best phone number to reach you at?
Reach me at 2.
All right, and is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's
How
on
many?
board.
All right, do you need the United States Coast Guard?
It just oh man, just some of that is tough. That's tough to listen to. Just to hear, but now the timestamps of that, what they're saying is that from the timestamp that this was released is the time that they said Nolan was still on the island. And obvious if he's on the boat and they're saying what they're saying, what you heard, how could he be on the island if he wasn't on the boat? If he was on the boat. So anyway, y'all, it's just a lot. It's a lot to process. It's a lot to wow. Just pray. Just pray for the family. Pray that transparency would come. Pray that answers would come. Someone would just do the right thing, and being that they say it was with all, it was 7 people on the boat, supposed to be on the boat, 20 others that was out there with them with different boats. And even out of all those numbers, nobody knew anything. Now they got this one guy that's supposed to be the best friend that's trying to do damage control, if you will. That's what I say it is. When he was going on these shows, these podcasts, and giving his narrative of what happened, and saying that they would never left him, but if they didn't never leave him, how is he on the boat and his name being mentioned? And you hear it cover up. You hear cover up. You hear cover up. You hear, is he alive? You hear Nolan, wake up, get the F up. Wow. I don't know. It's something's going to come out of it with this, and it has to come out. The truth has to come. The truth will come. But we have to just make sure that we stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. Listen, we want to go further. I want you to hear this part of the Don Lemon interview, his show, and he brings this part out where he brings on the TNZ guy, and they discuss it and they talk about it more. Listen in.
Conspiracy theories, and it's explosive new audio and this whole story.
I mean, Don, this clip, I saw that you posted this clip on social. That was my, first introduction to this new part, which was right before the young man started speaking. And what I was able to hear, I chose to just listen before I read the transcript. We talked about this as a team. There's something called confirmation bias. So if you read through that transcript and then listened, you would try to look for the words that were there. And so I just listened myself before reading the transcript. And what I heard was, is he dead? I heard Nolan. And that to me appears to be damning evidence of the friends potentially doing something and being involved. Now, having said that, I am going to also say, listen, again, this was cleaned up audio. We don't really know, because TMZ, they're going to come on here in a second, and I know he's going to repeat what I'm just about to say, is that people said that they saw Nolan on the island after his friends had left. And if that is true, again, we don't know if that's true. If that's true, that would refute everything that this audio says, because again, his friends left. So he's allegedly seen alive.
All right. That's that. Guys, please keep them in prayer. Keep posted, keep awake. Hey, just want to talk a little bit for a little bit. Our guest is having a problem logging on. I am so upset with that, because I really, 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 really wanted her to come on tonight and share with us on tonight, and just put some spotlight on a few things on tonight about voting. Okay. I know I had Tanika Bennett on the other night. Oh my God, what a great job she did on talking about voting and the importance of it. And I just want to illustrate it to you guys that we need to make sure we are good in this vote. If y'all don't see, do y'all see all the stuff that's going on with this administration, with this war, just with the gas prices, the grocery prices? It's so much stuff that's going on. We have to be careful as a culture, as Black American. We have to be careful, because we got folks out here that's trying to win your vote, to get you on their side, to see things and change your vote. And we got to make sure. That's why I said the other week that we got to listen to the candidates, all the candidates. That's Broward County commissioner race. That's the congressional races. That's the governor races. That's the school board. That's the judges. That we have to make sure we listen to our candidates. We pay attention to what they're saying and what their views are and the truth. And what they run. They're running on their record. All this messy stuff that's going on need to stop. I'm gonna say it. All the messy stuff that's going on need to stop. That's not how campaigns should be ran. And those that's outside, that's being messy, you need to stop and just allow these candidates to run on their record, run how they are. It's some behind the scenes stuff, but maybe it is, maybe it's not. But still, it's not for us to cause more chaos. And I hate it, because we're causing chaos between our own. And it's not good, y'all. It's messy. Let's not be messy in it. Let's not be cutthroat. Let them run the race. Let them run the race. Let them run a positive campaign. Nobody throwing punches at each other. Nobody throwing jab. Nobody throwing little quick call. And I know people might say, oh, well, that's just politics. It don't have to be. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be cutthroat. It don't have to be ruthless. It don't have to be stabbing people in the back. It don't have to be that way. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion. That's how I feel about it. If y'all feel another way, that's up to you. That's your business. But I seen someone when it started at the beginning, you had some people making commenting on it and saying that's not right. We shouldn't fight among ourselves and not. But now we have certain people that's making comments and reposting things, but nobody is saying anything in that comment. They're not checking them on it. They're not telling them, hey, don't repost it. I don't hear nothing about, oh, well, you know, I thought hard and long about this, reposting this and posting this, but somebody called me and all that. Come on, stop. Y'all stop. Let these candidates run their race without outside interference. I'm gonna put it like that. Let them run their race, and what's gonna come out is gonna come out. The truth gonna come out. No way, however you slice and dice it, the truth is gonna come out. But let them run their race. Okay, that's for us to keep our eyes open, for us to do our own research, not for us to come on and post stuff on social media to try and condemn and condemn and hurt somebody. I just don't like it. I don't like it. That's me personally. That's my personal opinion. I don't care for it. I don't like it. But we still have to pay attention. I was talking to a friend of mine on today that's in Atlanta, and they got the candidate, the Republican candidate that's running for governor against Keisha Bottoms. They're hanging out at Big Daddy's in the hood. like they with the hood, like they down, they with the people. They showing their face in the hood because they know it's a few of you that will switch because they came and they said a few little things, probably made you a little promise financially and whatnot if you would help them out. I've seen it done. I've seen it done in Hallandale Beach, where there was a candidate going around soliciting Black voters and Blacks in the community and paying them to get other folks to come and vote for them, giving them money. And they said it. You know, us sometimes we don't hold things back. We'll share, we'll tell it. Oh yeah, hey, he paying me this to do this. Y'all ain't giving me no money. They giving me money, and they'll sacrifice. We have folks, we have some of our people, some of our family members will sacrifice a vote, will sacrifice themselves for finance. So as I said one time before, don't y'all listen, don't get fooled with the banana in the tailpipe, because only thing they want is your vote. They don't care. They have no compassion. They have no concern about making your community better. They have no concern about making your schools better. They have no concern about making your family better. They don't have no concerns about making healthcare better for your family. To change the prices. And this is the thing, the person in Atlanta, they already made a statement that they follow this dude from 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. So that tells you what? Come on. Let's understand the game. Let's understand what's going on. Like I say, this is my opinion. This is how I feel about it. This is how I see it. I just want us to be woke about it. I want us to see it. I need us to pay attention to what's happening. I need us to really pay attention to what happened. I try and bring candidates on to speak, to share their vision, share their heart. I give them questions to expound on it, and for my listeners, for my viewers to see and judge and have a moment to hear them out. But these forums that go on, We need to participate. We need to go to these forums. That's one that's going on now, Ebenezer. Hopefully, a lot of people went to hear the voices of whoever showed up. But listen, we need to stay engaged. We need to stay informed. We need to we need to know what's going on. We need to study. We need to understand. We need to prepare. We need to listen. What's going on? Listen to the candidates. If you don't know any of the candidates, ask somebody who do know. I said it the other night. I don't like when people call me up asking me, do I have one of the ballots, one of the voting ballots with all the candidates on it, to telling them who to vote for. And they don't know anybody that's on there. They don't know their policy. They don't know what they're standing for. They don't know what they're sharing. They don't know what their direction is. They're just going along with people who they feel who know what's going on. And you have not took the initiative yourself to investigate the candidates, to at least learn the candidates, to know who they are, to hear who they are. Okay, so please, Lord's willing, life lasts next Monday. I think we have on the schedule. We got Eugene Bowl. Eugene Bowl, he is running for county commissioner, Broward County Commissioner. He's supposed to come on next Monday, preferably. So hey, listen, we're trying to bring people on here. I think we got Senator Shevin Jones supposed to be coming on sometime next month to share his views and his directions and give the viewers and the voters his insight about who he is and what he's standing for and what he's going to do. All right, I'm trying to do my part. Everybody have a part to play. This is my little part that I try and play to inform, keep us engaged and informed in what's happening, what's going on, in just not here in Florida, but all in the United States, in the country, because y'all, this thing don't seem like it's breaking, but we know that it's going to break. We got to continue to pray, but just not pray. We got to put in action. The Bible says faith without works is dead. We can pray, we can call out to the Lord, but he said there's just some things that we can do, that we need to do. We need to put it to action. We need to walk. We need to put it in action. We got to work. We got to work. We got to get out. Once again, and I said it the other day, and I've been saying it for a while. It's our responsibility to make sure our seniors are good, that we take care of our seniors. We make sure that their status is right. Make sure that if they get a mail-in ballot, that they fill out the mail-in ballot correctly, and they make sure that their signature is on it and get it right into the mail as soon as possible. Okay. We know a lot of them can't move around, can't get around, so we have to help our seniors out. Those that can travel, hey, put them in our car and take them where they need to go. Take them to the election office where they can drop their ballot off, or however their mail-in ballot if they didn't want to put it in the mail. All right, but I'm being told that as soon as you get it, put the stamp, put it right in the mail, and get it right, get it out. Don't wait. Don't wait a week before elections, a few days. No, soon as you get your mail in, you should be sending it out now. Send it, put it right back in the mail. You get it, fill it out. Next day, put it in the mail. Okay? Early voting is coming next week. Matter of fact, early voting next week. I believe it starts next week. Let's go. I've been saying that too. Let's overwhelming numbers of early voting, and let's just knock it out. Let's just knock it out. Someone told me a lot of people don't do regular on the day of voting no more. Everybody do early voting or mail in. That's great. Let's continue to do that. but let's do everybody. Everybody. Even those that are saying, oh, my one vote don't matter. You heard Tanika on last week saying that, yeah, it does. If it didn't matter, they would not be trying to do the things that they're trying to do now. They would not be trying to put the obstacles, all the barriers and obstacles in your way to make things so difficult and hard for you to vote. So it does matter. Your one little vote matter. But if you and several others have that same mindset, that's why that 90 million that did not vote in the 2024 elections, don't be one of those. And if you were one of those 90 millions that did not vote, shame on you. You can't complain about none of this that's going on. Because by you not voting, it was a vote. Those 90 million that did not vote, they did vote. And they helped vote to get this dude that's in 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue in the White House and causing all this havoc. We're in a war. We don't know why we're in it. 1 minute it's supposed to be a ceasefire. Next minute they firing up over there. Which one is it? But I told somebody the other day, they're not trying to end this war because they're getting paid. The longer this war go on, the richer they're going to get. Because they're staying on top of the stock market. That's my opinion. That's my observance. That's what I see. But that's how I feel. Because if they wanted to end this war, if he really wanted to end this war, they could have. But they're in such a pickle right now where you done messed up because now you've got to give Iran way more money than you're supposed to give them. You got to give them more than what you're supposed to do because you've been always trying to outdo our last president. So while you trying to be this cocky dude and outdo it, you messing up. You're messing up. You just messing up this country. You messing up bad. Okay, so listen. Let's stay engaged. Let's stay informed. I know brighter days are coming, y'all. We just gotta stay true. We gotta stay lifted. We gotta stay informed. We gotta stay engaged. Prayed up. Check on somebody. I said it one time before. Every now and then, just check on somebody to see how they doing. Just to see how they doing. Because sometimes we don't talk, we don't share. We go through our ups and our downs. We go through our trials and tribulations, and we go through it alone. We have a tendency to just shut down and shut back. But every now and then, send a text to somebody. If not a text, give them a call. Hey, listen, I don't know. I'm just checking to see how you're doing. How you holding up? Need anything? All right, good. I'm check on you later. Keep it moving. All right, that's all we need to do. Let's check on one another. Hey, bruh, how you doing? Yeah, let's check on each other. Bruh, how you doing? How's everything going? Hope you're doing well. Hope your family's well. Hope everybody's doing good. Hey, listen, just let's call and check on someone. But most of all, let's call and check on our family. Make sure our family are prepared, are ready to vote. Next month, it's on, y'all. Next month is on. So hope you're ready to vote. Hope everybody is set and ready to go. Because you got to remember now. You got to remember that your vote do matter. Your vote matters. Your vote matters. Like I say, I always said, no vote is a vote. No vote is a vote. So your vote do matter. So you got to make sure that everybody that you're surrounded by, your family members, in your neighborhood, your community, that they're ready to vote. I mean, if they had not registered to vote yet, sorry, because they had to do that by July the 20th. But those that are registered to vote, those that status register, their voting status is on point and ready to go. Please, y'all, please rally around them. Let's rally and get everybody. We know how to unite when we need to. We know how to come together as Black folks when we need to. Let's do it now. Let's do it now. Let's come together. Let's come together. Let's rally together. Let's get our family members, our cousins, our aunts, our uncles, our brothers, our cousins, our nephew, them. And let's make sure we take them, we get them to go vote. All right? We have to do it. I know this gerrymandering map is out there, but we can beat that map if we go and vote. If we go and vote, and we go and vote in record numbers, we can tell them where to go with that map. All right? So let's do it, y'all. Let's do it. I believe we're going to make it happen. I have faith that we're going to do it, and there's going to be a change that's going to come, and the change is going to start. It's going to start next month. It's going to start next month, and we need to make sure that we vote, y'all. Go vote August 18th, but don't wait the 18th. Soon as early voting happens, soon as early voting opens up, let's make sure we take care of our early voting. Let's do it. Let's get it done. All right? Okay? All right. Let's do that. Hey, listen, thank you for joining us on tonight on Meditation Monday. Man, I wish I had my guest on tonight. But, if she, one day, whenever she has she can come back when she's available, has some little technical difficulties. For some reason, she couldn't get on. But trust me, this young lady, she's a strong will. She's a strong mind. She's very engaged in what's happening in the community, in this state of Florida, in this nation. And she can share some things with us to make us better, to get us to see things clear. So hopefully I can get her back and we won't have those issues. I can get her back on, get her on sometime soon, and let her speak to you, speak to the audience, speak to the voters, just speak to us as the people, and share with us the things that we need to know that we really don't know. I really want her on because she has a great mind about the data, and not that Tanika didn't talk about it, but she has a great mind about the data. She's very strong in there, and hey, listen, Tangela Sears is, as they say, relentless. That's the name they have for her, Miss Relentless. All right. Hey y'all, listen. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back on Thursday. Hey, you don't want to miss Thursday. Oh my God, I got an interview on Thursday of a young lady who's going to share with her steps from stroke, her steps of stroke. Oh my God, y'all, trust me, it's going to be touching. It's going to be engaging. It's going to be emotional. It's going to be all that. Y'all better tell somebody, don't miss Thriving Thursday this week. My guest, man, listen, she is a one. I see her on Facebook and she be doing her workout, and I always tell her she's my encourager to keep going, to keep pressing, to keep moving. And I'm bringing her on Thursday, Lord's willing, a life lasts, on this Thursday, and she's going to share her journey after her stroke. Okay, you don't want to miss it. Be a part of that on Thursday. Hey y'all, listen, thank you for joining us once again. Hey y'all, I love y'all. I love y'all. There's nothing you do about it. I love y'all. That is an action word. So let's push it. Let's keep going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep moving. I love y'all. I pray for y'all. And as I always say, I'll pray for you. Y'all keep praying for me. And let's watch God change things. All right? God bless you.
Email your idea for show topics to the South Florida Live Show at gmail.com. Thank you for tuning in to South Florida Live with your host, Jeffrey Brown.